Oh yeah. Hey everybody, it's Mike Young, chiropractor, energy worker here in Nashville, Tennessee. This is a Health Links video. Today's topic is nervousness and getting what you want in life. Okay? Nervousness, anxiety, fear, those are all words, labels that we put on this experience, this something that happens in situations where we have a chance to really move forward in our lives, whether it's personally, whether it's in our work, whatever it is, okay? And so what we're going to do is we're going to take those labels, the nervousness, the fear, the anxiety, whatever else we want to call it, and we're going to get rid of those for right now. Because those are things that our mind uses to think about this situation, and our mind is not going to solve this challenge, okay? Our mind is not going to solve this challenge. We're going to solve this challenge in the body, okay? So, let's say, for example, you've got a speech to give. It's something that brings up these kind of feelings in a lot of us. Okay, you've got a speech to give, and what's happening? You know, you don't have those words to describe it. So what is actually happening? For most people, what they'll feel is a certain shakiness, right? I'm using new words, but that's just to describe the actual physical sensations, all right? There's this thing that happens inside of us. Now, typically what happens when we have that kind of a feeling inside of us, that we would use those other labels to describe, okay? We either do one of two things. Typically, we either feel those feelings, we don't like them, right? We don't want to feel that, so we make an excuse or we steer clear of the situation. So we put off, we make an excuse, oh, I can't make it today, or I can't do the speech, or we steer clear of meeting that certain someone, and we go off and do something else that might not be as opening, as fulfilling for us. It could even be just going home and watching TV sitting on the couch, okay, on the extreme example. So we avoid the situations that elicit those feelings, okay? The other thing that we typically do when we have that feeling is we disconnect from it. We kind of shove it. Like, it's time to give a speech. We feel that, and we're like, nope, that's not stopping me. I don't even feel that. And we go up, and we kind of force our way through it, okay? So just even in going through that motion, I feel like I got to get real close to the camera and talk, right? And so what happens is we end up, that feeling, we can't shove that feeling, okay? It's there. And so it'll come out, and so our words won't be as inspired. We won't be as relaxed. We won't be taking slow, deep breaths. All the kinds of things that allow us to give our gifts more fully. Okay, so you can probably see how this might apply to a whole bunch of different situations, so I won't go into that now. Let's jump right in to what you can do to shift it, okay? So this feeling shows up in an important situation, right? What can you do? Okay, we're not going to think about it. What we're going to do is actually dive into it and embrace it. Okay, picture this as some vibrating ball you just discovered. It's in there. Actually, what we're going to do, instead of trying to get rid of it or run away from it, we're going to go inside of it. So we're going to take our feeling attention, okay? Take our feeling attention and go right into the feeling. Let's say it's right here. Okay, we're going to go right into it, okay? If it helps for you to close your eyes, go ahead and do that. We're going to sink into that shakiness, that jitteriness, whatever it is, okay? And we're going to penetrate it with our awareness, with our consciousness, okay? We're getting right up to and hugging that thing that we were trying to move away from before. Okay, and as we do that, as I do that right now, all of a sudden that shakiness transforms into something different. Oh, well, that's interesting. Now all of a sudden I feel like I can turn and look, I can see things more clearly. I'm looking around the room here, I'm looking at the camera. It's easy to take a breath and notice things, okay? I'm much more present because I just engaged this energy in my body. Now I can step forward and do that thing that I wanted to do. Guys, it's really as simple as that, okay? If we disconnect from that feeling and we try to push through it, then we only bring a portion of our gifts and we're fighting against something. So we're bringing ourselves conflicted forward to the situation. If we sink into it, penetrate it, go right into the center of it, it actually will open up and be there to serve us. This is energy. This is energy for us, okay? Even though it might not be in the form that's going to serve us like this, okay? Once we go into it and feel it, get right inside of it, and let the urge or the temptation to run away from it pass. And we move right into it. This is facing our fears, literally. This is facing the stuff in us. This is moving into our stuff, allowing it to transform. We're transmuting it. It's like alchemy, turning lead into gold, okay? And using it to our advantage. I hope this makes sense. There's a lot more we can say about this, but I want to keep it simple and keep it short, okay? So the main thing is to, one, get rid of the labels, okay? And go into the physical feelings and embrace those feelings. All right, we're going to embrace it. We're actually going to get inside of it. Use your attention to do this, okay? If you need some practice doing this, get into self-hypnosis, get into certain body awareness exercises. Just pay attention to your body. Meditate by paying attention to a certain body part for a certain period of time. You will get this. Everyone can do this, okay? This is natural. If it seems difficult at first, trust me, you can do this. Okay, so again, we get rid of the labels. We notice the sensations. We move into the sensations. And we witness as they transform, okay? We witness as they transform. Okay, so you can do this completely on your own. If you want some help with this, get with a skilled body worker. You can come see me in the Nashville, Tennessee area. Check out my website, drwithin.com. Call me up. I'd be glad to see you and help you with this kind of thing in your body. If you want to do a distance healing session with me over the phone, if you're not in this area, please give me a call. If you really want the hands-on work and you're not close to my office, call me. I'll help find somebody that's closer to you, okay? There's lots of skilled body workers who understand the link between the way you live your life and how your body feels, okay? And that truly, I believe, is the way that we can move forward and have the kind of life where we feel like we're becoming the strongest and greatest version of ourselves, okay? Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you next time.